Hiroto will come out of the Night Sister, and he'll have he'll carry the data pad with him with the part that we need.
So he comes out and he's like, "Well, what's the plan then?"
We're gonna go to the Tuscans.
All right.
And we're gonna party.
Follow me then.
Eh?
Let's go.
Yeah.
So at this point, we've had pretty much a full day, and we make our way over into the Tuscan village, and it's becoming nighttime as we do so. Okay, as you guys approach, they raise their gaffy sticks in the air and give a couple hoots, then wave you on, and they lead you into the village, into the area here. Which now you are confronted by the leader, the shaman, if you will. And he comes forward and steps up to the droid, because he understands what the droid is. That's who we spoke to last time. And he comes rushing out almost, you can realize he has new vigor. And he actually pulls his mask back so you can see his face.
Oh, a great privilege.
Yeah, and only the droid sees this. And he gives a bit of a bow towards the droid, and then pulls the mask back down over his face as the rest are approaching. So only the droid would have seen this.
It's a great privilege.
And he waves his arms out sideways, prostrating himself before you. And he states that they are forever indebted for what you have done. And he turns back and he lets out a couple hoots, and one of the raiders comes out from the tent there and comes walking up with a leather-bound long stick that's all covered up. And he presents it to the droid.
A gift.
Yes, and then they hand it to you.
It is an honor to receive this gift from you. I'm going to go ahead and hand it to Corell. I'm going to hand the stick to Corell.
Okay.
And then
I take it.
They part and allow you guys to move into around the fire.
Alright, I examine the stick to see what the hell it is.
Okay, it's not a stick. It's a stick shape, but it's covered with wrappings of leather tied up.
Alright, well I take off the wrap.
Okay, and inside you see this beautiful slug thrower rifle with a like inlaid handle on it that's been carved by the Sand People.
I thank the shaman.
And he bows to you a few times, and then he claps his hands together, and the women begin bringing out food and stuff. And they all sit on the ground around the fire, and you can see them that they begin eating, but they're not really showing their faces. They're feeding themselves beneath their masks. But all the while,
WD has a seat with them around the fire.
okay.
Hiroto will go to WD-40 to
45.
start to tinker with his chess piece, adjusting the stereophonic sound system.
Oh Lord. So they're sitting around the fire talking. The females bring you guys food, what appears to be some sort of berries and things. Obviously there's some sort of desert berry and some other types of meats.
So I go up to 45 and I say, so at some point we should probably explain the situation and see if we can get aid for tomorrow in Mos Shutta.
Okay, what exactly would you like me to ask them for?
Maybe to send some of their finest warriors to assist us.
Okay, you want me to tell them the exact information that we received?
Not all of it. God.
No, not all of it. Well,
So
here,
just
bring
tell
all.
them
I
that
call
we need
in.
warriors.
Yes, I think that's fair.
Tell them that the source of the toxin that poisoned the chieftain is within Mos Shutta, and we need aid in
Okay, I'll let them know.
acquiring it.
Let's enjoy our food first and have a good dinner.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh yeah.
After the meal, I'll bring up about the request. Okay.
That's a good idea. Let's bring in Tuscans to a civilized town.
Okay, so you
Would
guys
be
came
civilized
back,
if it's under
you
attack.
guys came back to strain for your meal here. Just keep that in note while you're doing this.
I lean over to what's his name, Langrek.
Langrek, yes.
Langrek. I tell him, I'm like, well, these people have obviously showed. Like at first, I thought the way you thought, but these people have obviously showed that they're civilized.
It's
and they're
not.
good people.
It's not the Tuscans I'm worrying about, it's the people in the town. If we show up with a band of them, they're going to be shot on sight, including us.
Well, then we'll shoot back.
Alright, and so I thought we were going to the town to help the town.
Not the ones who shoot at us.
And if the town is run
Well,
by
here's
my
the thing.
boss, Timo, that's
Here's
going to
the thing,
put us
man.
on the bad side with the Huts.
We are here to repel an invasion.
Just a side note here, Geraldo, this female here, she approaches you, and she hands you a nice garment, if you will, and she motions that she take the white robe from you.
In the blood-stained white robe.
Yes.
Geraldo will look at it.
How fancy is it?
What's the garment look like?
It's just a tunic type thing with pants. It's nothing super fancy, but it's a lot nicer than what you're wearing.
If it's a lot nicer than what I'm wearing,
It's pretty much
Yeah,
clothes
I'll-
that they've probably got off some poor chap out in the desert.
Poor guy.
well, Geraldo will just whip off the coat. He's just standing there in a pair of boots.
She picks it up and she walks over and she throws it onto the fire, and all the females and everyone begins to hoot and yell as this thing catches flames. They're burning the effigy of their captor. That's what it is to them.
Can Jacquard notice if he notices any of the chicks after that happened looking over at him?
No, they're not taking any notice of
A
Jack.
person that rescued them.
And in fact, when Geraldo
as they start
changes,
hooting and hollering.
they turned away as he changed.
Geraldo will, as they start hooting and hollering, he'll raise up the still bloody vibro-axe above his head. And he'll start hooting and hollering with him. Yeah! I guess that kicks it. WD-40. Blast that shit.
Of course.
Okay, so as this music starts getting louder and louder, the women start to look around, and they run, and they grab their children, and they scurry their children into the tents.
WD, stop!
And the males are running around, the women have run, and they're hiding.
WD, you
We might have made
my
a
stuff.
mistake. Yeah, I say we just ask about the assistants tomorrow when we go home for the night.
I can't.
Nope,
As I see him-
Jacquard goes right over to Geraldo and starts getting in the healing groove.
And the droid gets surrounded, and over the music, the main elder there is yelling at this droid here that perhaps there's a problem with his communication device. We can have him fixed tomorrow. We've seen the sand people. They're going to be here early. They're on the desert traveling this way as we speak. He's yelling.
How-
I was like,
How far away are
Alright,
they?
alright, I'm
I think
shooting.
They should be here early in the morning. Just make him stop.
obviously I can't understand what they're saying, but as they're doing it, they just turn the noise up.
I'm shooting WD-40 sound system.
You haven't got a gun.
Yes, I do. It's in my arm.
Hold on,
You shoot me and my
Wait, hold
camera's
on.
just gonna turn on you.
Before you make this roll, I'm doing the coordination check for the sick dance moves.
Okay.
The force is strong with your dance moves.
Yeah, you bet. I got that boost to it.
Bust a move, baby.
Oh, I was kind of hoping for despair because I'm a sadistic. Wow.
Ah, yes.
One success
Two
and
threat.
One threat.
2 threat. Yeah.
Okay, so it causes you strain as they're doing this, but out of nowhere, this small child comes out and he begins dancing around to the music, and he's busting the move, and everyone starts to stop, and they're watching this small kid who's almost like breakdancing in the sand and stuff, and
Feel for me!
this kid's feeling the beat, and everyone starts to come out slowly, and they realize that they start to watch this spectacle unfold, and they all begin to start laughing so much that they're completely entertained by everything that's going on here.
Yes!
Go with culture to these
Let the
bastards,
beat
master.
flow through you.
The mastiffs pretty much lay down and put their paws over their heads. And we're gonna have the one of the banthas jumps his fence, which is very unusual, and stamps off towards into the hills.
Burrito!
Nice going, guys. You lost one of their banthas. He's gonna kill you now.
Yeah, a couple of the raiders run off to calm.
I'm still shooting WD-40 sound systems.
I swear to God, if you do, you're gonna
If you do it,
smacked.
you're getting that
See,
shiny
see?
blaster rifle in the ass.
Yeah, because if you do that, we've just seen you come out of a prison, and now you
Yeah.
attack on the party. Like, we're all gonna turn and, like, kill you.
Yeah, you're gonna get your ass beat.
Oh, I wanted that despair. Resounding
Unfortunately,
success.
the shot shoots out and blasts the sound system.
Geraldo takes the axe that he's been twirling around and dancing with,
Okay, go ahead.
and he
Okay.
But
just
before all this
immediately.
happens, though, there's just what you guys realize when the music stops is that half the Tuscans were actually grooving to it, and they just kind of stop and look like what just happened. And
The day the music died.
The little kid just stops and sits up and looks at you guys.
Yeah, and Geraldo's fucking.
I think it's pretty
beating
much
his ass.
like, yeah, I think it's pretty much your like next character's dead now. Because like,
Yeah,
I'm
roll the
gonna
character, man.
I'm gonna attack you when you're on the if he downs you, I'm gonna attack you on the
Long live the legend of Link.
And
Link.
I'm flipping.
Yeah, that one's on you, man. The last one might have been on us, but
Oh,
this
what's
one.
that?
Oh,
A triumph?
Triumph.
And
And
And two
white
more
force
success.
die. So that's 2 more success.
So 6 success,
You
7
should-
with the triumph, and a okay, no advantage with 7 success and a triumph. That's GG.
Geraldo, he's spinning and twirling the vibro axe around, and then as soon as he hears the music stop, he's in the middle of a twirl, and he just in slow motion glances and sees the person pointing the blaster at WD-40, and at the apex of his twirl, he just throws all of his weight around and just smashes the axe right into
God.
this guy's chest.
Did that knock you out or no?
Oh no.
Okay, I'm shooting him.
Yeah, I shoot him on the ground after Minky shoots him.
Okay, let me get my
Okay,
roll.
so at
ready.
this point here, the shaman here tells the droid that your friends must leave if they're going to have this type of conflict. You don't want to have the children in harm's way of this.
Tell him to get him in the tents.
Oh, God.
Right,
Tell
okay.
him to keep the fire going.
No, you guys are disrupting this now. This is taking too crazy events.
No.
They feel they need to
No.
calm things back down.
Drag him off. Drag him back to Kanan's
I
place.
assure you,
Cuff him.
we'll
45
I-
wants
okay.
to talk to the chief here and apologize that and explain that our customs and traditions for partying are very different than your own, and we apologize. And once we get our shit together, we'll be back.
I immediately
very
get the
well, very well.
handcuffs out.
But please,
So
please
is
leave the
science rat?
Master
Besides, are you
Geraldo,
gonna
take a
resist?
gun.
Yeah, I'm punching Geraldo in the face.
assure them
You're
that we
prone.
will have the
No, I'm just
back at
I'm just clear. I'm not
Oh.
prone.
You just hear a loud voice yell out from over here. Time to get out, you morons. Let's go.
All right. Kanan says to
so-
go. Let's go.
Oh,
he's
he's
the leader.
making an attack against me.
Don't leave him yet. Like we're gonna work on restraining him.
Everyone else has to leave because whoever's not fighting is to get out.
I thought my hand finger was
I'm
on
feeling
R.
that despair. Oh,
Oh no. Okay.
Geraldo
We missed.
he just cocks his head to
One
this.
advantage.
Your fist just goes flying right past him.
I'm doing
And
that. That was
shoot
it.
for stun.
We don't have any.
I just tell him to do it. You just see me pull the handcuffs out. I'm like, take him down.
Fine, I'll finish this.
Ah, okay. Ooh.
Geraldo, he takes
So-
the axe round again. And that's 13, soak 2. Minus soak. Geraldo, he takes the haft of his vibro axe. Instead of giving him the blade end, he just rips the blunt end around, smacks it right across.
I mean that axe probably that one axe just like knocked me out. So
Well, he gets a crit plus 40, right? Since he goes down.
Yeah.
Crit plus 40, my dude.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Oh. Well, 93, my dude.
It's not great. It's not great.
So 93 is going to be at the brink. The target suffers a strain each time he performs an action.
Oh,
You now
Two
have
crits.
a average crit as well as a hard crit on you, and you're unconscious. Okay.
But yeah, I bind him.
You guys going to carry him out?
I'm gonna try and drag him onto the fire.
You gonna attempt to do that? Okay,
Yeah.
It's formidable for you to do that by yourself. 'Cause you still
Oh,
have
well,
Formidable is 5.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
That is
So,
a determined
okay.
little droid.
Oh god.
He must die.
The droid who could.
How
Hang on,
much damage do I take?
the threat has to be, well, I don't want to say it.
He explodes, how about that?
So there's
No,
a
I'm
threat
kidding,
here,
that would
but
be it now.
you're in the fire.
Nobody takes away my surround sound system without getting burned alive.
Well, that's half my strain in one go, so I'll take a lot of strain. That's 6 strain, so I take a lot of strain.
I guess Yodex, what I was going to say, the threat there is that, like, we are now forcibly evicted from this party.
Yeah, we'll go with that. That makes sense.
Oh, okay. So, do I take a strain now, or?
You would take 50% of that as strain, and the rest of it is
Okay.
is going to be pushing you get from the camp.
I'm just sitting here in fire, taking damage.
Can
By the
we
way, how much
flip the light side point
You're
to
not.
say that?
You know what? You're right. You're making a new character. That guy's pooched. Sorry.
Okay.
He was already dead. He's already dead, and now he's being cremated. I mean, come on. Party's
I
over,
kinda just-
essentially.
True.
I feel
That's
fulfilled, so I kind of skip off after Kanan. I'm happy now.
Okay, so you guys get back to the house here, and Kanan is pressed on ahead, and you realize
Wait,
that
you guys burned him?
he's locked the door. You guys can't get into the house.
I'll look over towards Zachariah before I enters the ship and I'll ask, do you mind if I sleep under your roof? I mean, I can't ask for much after you saved me back there, but I'd appreciate it.
Well, we're all going back to the ship that we have that won't fly, but sure.
Nod.
Okay, so you guys can tell me what's going to happen during the night, or we'll just spin things forward.
I try and do a mechanics check on myself to fix my my speakers.
Rhoda will help him. Don't know why Science Rat attacked you.
No.
Why?
So you can gain back 4
Yeah.
strain, but no
Because the
wounds.
beat was on. I didn't like the beat.
Okay, so you guys have spent the night here doing whatever, and you are awoken as you slowly see light begin coming through the dusty windows. It awakens you. You guys obviously were sleeping on the couches and whatever else.
I mean, I'll have individual chambers.
Some pretty dope ass chair.
Dope ass shit.
So you guys, you hear this low rumbling, and you can see the ground is shaking a little bit. You notice the instruments are moving a little bit, and you get a sense that something large is out there.
Oh, here come the Jawas. Let's go and greet them. But first, we're going to go and sneak into the camp of the Sand People.
Oh, no. You are the only person that can speak the language, so you're going to try and help us.
I'm not
Apologize for...
helping with shit. I'm
Oh
going.
yeah,
to the
Yodex, by the
Jawas.
way.
You
So-
guys are going over there to dig out a arm. What is going on?
It's a cybernetic. He has cybernetics.
What the
that
hell
worth
are you
5,000
thinking?
Credits.
It's real valuable.
It's seriously
That-
valuable.
Okay, so you guys approach the Sand People. They mill about, and they've pulled the body from the ashes, and it's just laying there, and they're not, obviously not standing around it.
Oh, Rhoda will walk right up to it. He's got his axe. And
Chop chop.
alright, WD-40. You pull that arm as far away from the body as you can. Make
Yes,
sure it's
sir.
even.
Okay, and I do so.
Can you do a check to see if, like, the metal is still inherently hot?
It's warm to the touch. The fire's been
That's why I
out
had
for
the
a while.
droid do it.
Okay, we take his cybernetic limbs, and then we make our way.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys have him.
Anything like worth
The
value
chieftain,
that the body
he
had.
bellows out that he wants that body out as well. If there is an interpreter, you get the impression that it's what he's saying.
All right, Araldo picks up the body, throws it over his shoulder, and here
Take
we
your
go.
trash with you.
Jackarar bows like
That's what I was about to say.
8 or
I
9
very
times to
quickly
that
bow.
guy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So as
That
you
wasn't
guys
our
are-
fault, though.
You guys are coming around the corner. You guys see this very large vehicle ahead of you. Okay, so as you approach the Jawas, they come rushing forward. They're not expecting to see this many people on there. They circle in around you, and they're all excited. And they're tapping you and patting you down, almost like they're checking your wallets. But
As one of the Jawas approach, Araldo will hold up the data pad, and point to the screen, pointing out the part that we need for the ship. Then he'll turn and he'll point to the body and the cyber that WD-40 is waving around.
okay, so the droids come up and he takes you by the arm. He's obviously one of the more. He begins walking you slowly, pointing and talking to each droids in turn. And he feels that he's showing you everything that he has, and he's very interested in your cybernetic droid. He's also interested in this medical droid, if you're willing to sell him. He's a beautiful specimen, and he doesn't have one of those.
No. However, if you have a stereophonic sound system,
He just looks at you blankly.
Or if you could just repair mine.
They may be able to fix yours if you're willing
Yeah.
to step inside the sandcrawler.
With Rolando as escort, yes.
Krell laughs a bit and he's like, "Is this that droid that pushed me on the platform?"
So they're super excited. They walk over, and the one head Jawa there, I'm gonna give him just a little bit of a gray tinge because he is the negotiating guy. He states that they were able to salvage this droid from the great beast in the desert. They pulled
I
it
like
out.
knock it on the head a couple times, see if it wakes up.
No, it's unconscious.
I'm straight
Unfortunately, it's strictly a parts droid at this point.
Well, I walk over to this droid here and I was like, "Oh, what can you tell me about this one?"
Oh, that is an R1 unit. It's old, but she's good.
What's it do?
Well, she does basic defense and basic needs.
Down,
let me
down
do a
this.
mechanics check on this IG droid.
Too red for just wanting to take
To
the sound
despair.
system.
Ooh, got him.
Oh, he got the sound system.
Yeah, it was pretty easy. It was just sitting right there, just
The
yoink.
Triumph, you managed to put it on me as well. Instead
Look
of
at that.
another roll.
I'm using the Triumph. Oh, look at that. That looks like... Why, that's even an upgrade. The
So
subwoofers
the
on
beasts.
that are
The
insane.
Jawa runs over and he's like, 400 credits, 400 credits.
But do you have the part that we need for our ship? And he'll again shove the data pad right up into the Jawa's face and just waggle it around.
He's like bats it away like he's batting away flies. And then he walks over to one of these guys here. He's like, hey, hey. This guy takes off and runs inside the ship.
Okay, so I have an idea of how we can get some credits. We're gonna totally jip these Jawas. Alright, so I get that leather wrapping that super expensive rifle came in, and I wrap up the old one. And
The old what?
the old rifle, like that
Oh,
old slug
yeah.
thrower I had, I'm gonna wrap that up in the nice leather wrapping. I'm gonna go up to the negotiator.
Really a nice leather wrapping. It was just.
Oh, it's
standard
just an
leather
average.
wrapping. Yeah,
Oh,
It was
I
a
thought-
ceremonial wrapping.
Oh, it's ceremonial, dude.
yeah, it was wrapped.
And so I
With a
say,
tassel wrapped around it.
I'm like, hey, what can you give me for this? This is an antique rifle. Hasn't been opened in over a millennia.
So he opens it up and looks.
No,
at
I say, I don't open it. It degrades the value. Like if he tries to open it, I bet I'll say like no. Then it becomes worthless.
He just looks at it. And he's not interested. No, not interested.
No.
These aren't collectors. They're crap
But-
peddlers.
But he's got something for you. He knows your type.
Oh.
So
Oh, he knows my type.
he sends this one droid off. Or,
Here's a little
droid.
Pepe droid I found.
Yeah, exactly. He pulls out a
A little
pet droid.
Pepe droid.
comes walking out. Beep, beep. These guys are the masters. They know how to make the money.
Alright, I tell him, I'm like, man,
And
I'm like, where'd you get that?
We have acquired
Wait, what's
it in
he-
the desert, of course.
What'd you say,
Shoot him.
what'd you say, Geraldo?
Shoot him in the face.
Geraldo is like leaning on his poleaxe and he looks at Crow. Oh, well, why don't you just give him your boots?
I look at the boots, I'm like, man, what do you think of these boots?
He just looks down and looks up, and he's like, 400 credits for the pep droid.
Well, that's the issue. I am not a man of money. Do you accept a trade?
Oh.
Yeah, they might take that other droid from you.
Okay, I
It's
won't go
not
that
yours
far.
to trade.
Okay, here's what I do. Here's what I do.
You guys know.
I just walk over.
Kanan comes walking slowly across the desert towards everything.
And I pick up this big ass dude. I'm like, oh, look at this nice armor. Oh,
Nice.
What can you give me for this?
Nice armor, the one you set in the fire all night.
No, it's not nice metal though. It's nice metal.
No, it's
worth a lot.
completely
Okay,
gone.
It's scrap. It's
So
nice
they're
scrap.
gonna check it out, and they're gonna have a look over on it. They feel that what they can get for all that cybernetic pieces there. That
We've got a cybernetics.
you guys have the cybernetics.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The cybernetics though, but like
That's
the
just the
suit though,
metal.
it's like the battle suit.
The battle suit. Yeah,
It's a rare metal.
you need 100 credits, and they'll trade you that metal suit for
All right.
obviously charred.
Well, this
But
other
that's right.
slug thrower rifle is worth 250. So I say I will make a deal with them, and then this is a win for them because they only need 100, and the slug thrower rifle is worth 250. If I give them both to them, they can turn that for a quick profit.
Okay, so they want the Langrick metal casing. They want the slug thrower rifle, and they want your boots.
Oh, you run a tough bargain, my boy. I'll make a trade with them. If they give me their boots, I'll give them my boots.
Okay.
Wait, on the matter of the ship parts, though.
I give them my boots, and I just whistle for the droid, and it comes flying back to me.
Yeah, you have your droid back.
Oh boy.
Okay, so you have the part here, the cybernetic. So they come over here and they're talking about the cybernetic they're trading that directly for the mechanical system.
Mr. Mac, translate that for us.
Well, you can speak to the Jawas, right?
I can.
I'm the droid, I can speak.
Geraldo, so they're offering the sound system in the IG for the cybernetics. That's it.
The parts for the
Yeah.
No. I know what you're saying, but I'm asking what they're saying.
They want the sound system for the cybernetic limbs.
Geraldo will raise an eyebrow, and
we don't
You'll-
need a sound system. We need parts
Geraldo
for
will
the ship.
raise an eyebrow and hold up the cybernetic limb, and then he'll press a button on the limb and eject the blaster, showing that it's worth more. And he'll lean down and say, "No. This is worth far more than just those subwoofers. I want both." And I'll do a charm check.
Is he dancing to even more time?
Or no, I'll do a negotiation check.
Okay.
Chance for despair on this. Didn't happen. Okay, so they accept your proposal, and they send someone in to retrieve the parts. It was a hyper coil igniter, and as well as a couple hydro spanners and parts that you needed. Okay,
Fair deal.
so you
Okay.
guys hand over the limb that's partially charred. They realize that they can refurbish this. And yeah, and 44 here, he's excited to see 45 as he rushed forward. But as he does so, one of the Jawas clicks a button and hits his restraining bolt, and he stops for a second. Stands still.
What a shame, brother. Soon you will be free. Have faith.
And he moves back. Okay, so Kanan does a few dealings with them. Does anybody else want to do dealings with them? Because I think we're pretty much wrapped with them.
No, I think that's it. Alright.
As you guys are leaving, the Jawas pack everything back up through the vacuum tubes and stuff. and load the back of the ship up. You guys hear that after several minutes, you're halfway down the valley. The ground begins to shake as you feel and hear the sand crawler slowly start moving away. A cloud of black smoke comes up, rises into the air as you guys are seeing it behind you.
Wait, is 44 with us?
I think Trog
No,
stole
I think he stole him. Freedom!
No.
Dude, like on the ride there, I'm just in awe that I have my droid back, because I thought I'd never see him, and I'm just making him do circles around me and shit.
WD-40, if you would accompany me to the engine room.
Okay, now walk across.
Geraldo and WD are working to install these parts. What's the difficulty to install these parts?
It's going to be average. Give yourself a setback, though, for the fact that you don't really know the ship that well yet.
A little bit.
I guess whose droid's gonna be disappearing from him?
You guys succeeded.
Got it.
Yeah, your droid just... Caius shows up and takes your droid leaves.
You're talking about Pepe because of the way you talk to him.
So Kanan's pretty much standing over your shoulder as you put the part in, and he's like, "Oh, it looks like you know what you're doing. She's a good ship. She'll serve you well." And he walks back over to you. And takes his spot over here. So you guys give me a computers check to get the engines fired up, and blow the smoke and the sand rats out of the thrusters.
My
piloting?
computer. I'm piloting Trog.
Get to
That
the
is the pilot
cockpit.
spot.
It's yeah, yep. One success, two success, three advantage.
You feel this old dusty girl start shaking and rumbling, and she lifts up into the air here. And as you guys take off, cobwebs flying around.
Cool.
Wow. Okay, I'm getting better at this. Like I'm getting more
I've got something perfect.
more comfortable with her. She's getting better in my hands.
You guys, as you fly up higher over the desert, you can see Mos Shutta glimmering in the distance on the horizon.